Hey beautiful people, welcome back to Life with Mrs. B and welcome to another episode of Foodie Friday. In today's episode I have this rather huge box that is filled with a rice cooker. It's from YumAsia and it is the Sakura model. Today I am going to be unboxing it, which I've never done before on my channel. I've never unboxed something. We're going to be trying it out and we are going to be reviewing it. I am sorry it is so dark in here. It's not that late, the lights are on, but my gosh guys, it's just here in Scotland after 4 o'clock, which it is, it's pitch black outside. I have paid for this rice cooker by myself, so you can be assured that this review is going to be 100% my opinion, not being paid, not being sponsored. Just bought it on Amazon. You can go on Amazon's website, type it in, get yourself one if you're interested. Don't have a link for you. As I said, we're going to be unboxing it, seeing what's in it. Now a lot of people might be like, Paula, you can make rice on your hob. My cooker's back there. You can make rice there in a pot for free. What do you need a rice cooker for? You're very true, my friends, very true. But I don't know, if you're like me, you're maybe not that good at making rice. I don't want to admit it. I'm a good chef, I'm a good cook, I enjoy cooking, but I'm crap at making rice, like really bad. So I thought this would be good. Now you can get cheaper rice cookers. This rice cooker is kind of expensive, but from what I've seen online, reviews that I watched, reviews that I read on YouTube and like on companies' websites, on Amazon websites, the cheap ones really don't seem to be worth it. To me, it just kind of seemed a little bit pointless to buy a rice cooker that was £30, £40 and it was kind of rubbish. Didn't really see the point in doing that. So I sprung for the expensive one. But I've seen people say that the expensive ones last for years, so you know, fingers crossed. I don't mind investing, like I have a Vitamix, a KitchenAid. As I said, I love cooking, so I really don't mind investing in pieces that are going to last. Totally cool with that. So the reasons why I'm tired. Why might you want a rice cooker? Well, as I said, maybe you're crap at cooking rice, or maybe you want to just set your rice and forget about it. You don't need to fiddle about on the hob, you don't need to have it boiling, then turn it down to simmer, remember to cover it, blah 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 blah. And you don't need to do any of that with a rice cooker like this, which is pretty handy. You can also do like delay timers on it, and we'll talk about this later. But there's more than just rice you can make in this, which is very interesting, and I feel kind of makes it worth more of the money that you paid for it, if that makes sense. Like, it's more than just a rice cooker. So, and some of the reviews I read on the cheaper rice cookers, they kind of look, I'll put a picture in here, they kind of look like a slow cooker that you might have at home. It doesn't have a fixed lid, like there's no seal around the lid, it's just like a slow cooker lid. And reviews I read from what I've seen on Argyll, people said that water sputtered out out the rim because there was no seal, and like if you were walking by it would like hit you and stuff, or if you were in the kitchen cooking it would get you. Now those kind of rice cookers, whilst they are cheap, the reviews that I've seen are not that great. They said that the rice was cooked uneven and mushy, and what's the point in buying something, spending £40 on something and getting mushy rice? Not my bag. But I'm so excited to try this. Like, I've seen people review this on YouTube and I was like, oh my gosh, I need one of these. So that's why I'm here with this big old rice cooker. I got it in the black and the silver, which kind of matches. Like, I have like black there. Well, most knife handles are black, aren't they? But like my kettle's black, okay, I don't really have anything else that's black apart from my Vitamix, that's about it. But you know, I've got kind of the black aesthetic going on, so I went for the black. It also comes in a white colour, so I'm just really excited to open it and try it out and see what I think and see if it's worth the money. I've turned my little ring light on, that was me dropping a knife, to kind of illuminate us a little bit. That's why it looks a little bit like, I hate the way ring lights look in your glasses and stuff. But anyway, let's open it up, and how do we open it? Here, and see what is inside. I'm excited. Is that sad? Probably it's sad. This was just the sticker. It just came boxed like this. There was no box in it. Didn't need it out of the box. That was the sticker with my address on, which I tried to pull off rather badly. So let's have a look. I'm so excited. Have I said that enough? Probably have. Take a shot every time I say excited. No, don't, you'll die. Okay, so let's see. First up, we have a speedy start guide, which gives us some information on how to get going speedily, I guess. It also comes with the warranty instructions on the back. I think it just comes with, you know, your standard 1-year warranty. I'm not sure. I did not look into that because, you know, and wow, this thing is, this is a manual and a half, isn't it? That is a big book. Now, what I quite liked about this rice cooker, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I can't wait for some rice, was that this model, yes, it cooks up to 8 portions of rice. I think that's great, but it also cooks as little as 1 portion, so that's really handy if, yeah, maybe you're like me and you have quite a lot of people in your family, but sometimes it's just you that wants a bowl of rice to go with something. So I like that you could do 1 or all the way up to 8. So here we have, let's open this. We've got a little soup ladle if you're making soup in this, because as I said, even though it's a rice cooker, you can be doing more. And then this, I believe, clips on to the side of your rice cooker, and then you can take your rice paddle and pop it in there. Now this rice paddle, this is kind of disappointing. This rice paddle is smooth. If you don't know, you want a rice paddle that has little dimples on it so that the rice doesn't stick to it. I thought it would have come with a dimpled one, but oh well, we'll put that over there. And then we've got here a plug. That is not a British plug, and I hope this has a plug for me in it, because otherwise we're not making any rice today. This is not a British plug, this is a 2-prong one. What is that, like an American plug? I don't know. Let's keep going. Ooh, this thing is fancy. This thing is big. Like, I'm sure the dimensions are on Amazon's website, but you know, I didn't look at that, so I'm not that smart. But this thing is massive. It is pretty big. Let me move this out of the way. So there is not another plug in here. So I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we'll be making any rice today. You might need to come back tomorrow to see me make some rice. I'm not sure. So here it is in all of its glory. It does look very pretty. It is nice. So I'm gonna open it up. I imagine you just do, woo, just do that. I'm easily impressed. And then inside here we have a steamer tray, because you can steam vegetables and things. And we also have, this is a measuring cup. Now this isn't your like standard measuring cup, like this kind of measuring cup. This is for like baking and cooking and stuff. This, one of these does not equate to 1 measuring cup. This is a rice measuring cup, and this is specifically for this machine. So don't use like a cup of your measuring cups. That's all I've got to say. Oh wait, look, it does have a plug. Oh yes, I'm so excited. Here we have a UK plug. Oh, that's so good, because I thought these were going to make come back tomorrow to see me make some rice. I thought I was going to have to go and buy an adapter, but there we go. It does come with a UK plug. And then you guys can see here, it's got, wait to move these up a little bit and you can see a bit better. There we go. So this lid, it does pop out, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure how, because you know, I've not read the instructions yet. But you can see here, it does have a proper seal. It's kind of similar to like an Instant Pot if you have one of them, you know, with the rubber on it. And then in here, we have the bowl. So it says this is a ceramic bowl. There we go. And in here, kind of hard to see, but it does have the different measurements for when you're using your rice or your porridge or whatever you've got going in, and then it tells you how much water to put in to correspond with that. So I'm so excited. So I'm going to plug this in and then we'll go through all the settings. Brought you guys in a little closer so we can see this thing in all of its glory. So it's got a couple of different buttons on it. It's got the keep warm button over here, cancel, preset, the hour, the minute, the menu, the rice button, and the start button. So the different settings we have here, it's kind of hard to see because you know it's that kind of like LED light, but you can cycle through them when you're ready to cook. You cycle through them using this menu button. So we have regular, fast cook, rice, porridge, which you may be thinking, I am here still, but you may be thinking that's oat porridge. You can cook oat porridge in this, but it's actually talking about like rice porridge, like congee, which is like an Asian porridge that's made with rice and broth and fish and kind of that kind of stuff. That is actually what it means by porridge, but I have seen people do oat porridge for breakfast in it. And then we've got soup, steam, slow cook, oh, you can slow cook in it, crust, I don't know what that is, cake, yes, you can bake cakes in a rice cooker. And then the last setting is yogurt. So what you would do is you would cycle through these, find the one that you want, and rice, for instance, has long grain, short grain and brown, and you would choose that by pushing this button here, the rice button, to go to which one you want, and then you hold in the start, and that's it. What I'm actually going to do right now is I am going to rinse this pot, wash this pot out that we got, because, you know, I don't want to cook in this, and then we're going to cook up a cup of some long grain white rice. Now I'm going to rinse my rice at least 3 times. So I have rinsed and drained. I went with 2 measuring cups of this long grain, helps if you take it out with 2 hands, long grain white rice. So I've rinsed and drained it. I rinsed mine 4 times. That's how long it took for the water to go clear. And then I have some water here, fresh water, and I'm going to fill it up. Now it is kind of difficult to see, but I am going to fill it up, let me see if I can show you guys, to one of the lines in here. So I am going to go with the long grain rice, which is here, and then down here has a little line for 2, because I used 2 of these measuring cups. Now you just want to make sure once you rinse your rice, if you rinsed it in this pot, make sure that you dry the bottom of this pot, otherwise gonna set fire or something, I don't know. I'm not sure. So let's fill it up with some water. Is this ASMR? I'm not sure. Okay, wait a minute, just a little splash more. There we go. And what I'm actually going to do is when I rinsed it, some of the rice got stuck up here. So I'm gonna make sure all the rice is in the water, and that's it. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna close it over. I don't think this sings. I know some rice makers sing. I don't think this one does sing. And then we're gonna go to push the menu button 3 times to get to rice. Then I'm going to go for a long grain rice, and you hold in the start button, and away you go. And that's it. Now I don't have to do anything. I'm going to come back. I will let you guys know how long this takes. I'm just checking the time just now. I'll let you know how long it takes. And once it is finished, you don't need to wait for it to like set up. You know, like when you make rice in a pot, you know, you put the lid on and leave it for 10 minutes, you know, so it absorbs all the water and all that. You don't need to do any of that. All of that is built into this already for you. So once it's done, it's done. So come back and see me in a little bit and we'll see how this rice has turned out. It has been about 40 minutes. It took 40 minutes from start to finish for the rice cooker. It has been on keep warm for a couple of minutes because I've been busy making my dinner. That is what you can hear bubbling away. We're having Italian wedding soup. Sounds delicious, hope it's good. So when it was cooking, I noticed a couple of times we had a little bit of steam coming out. About halfway through cooking, it does have a little progress bar. There's no time on it, but it does have a progress bar, so you can kind of get an idea, oh, it's halfway done. And as long as you know when you start cooking it, then you know how long it's got to go. About halfway through it, I touched it. That sounds really weird, I'm so sorry. But I touched this rice cooker on the sides and on the top, and it was not warm at all. Like, it was just cold, like it didn't feel warm at all. Whereas in my slow cooker and my Instant Pot, they really do heat up the sides of them. So now that it's done, the top here is warm. It's not hot, like if you touch this or a kid touched this, they wouldn't burn themselves. And the sides, they're cold almost. I would say cold. This side's a little warm here, but the other side and the back, pretty cold. So we're going to open it up, we're going to scoop some out, and then we will see how it tastes. So let's see, is it going to be steamy? I'm like so nervous to open this. What if I really screwed it up badly I don't know if you can screw up rice cooker rice. Woo! Ooh, that was crazy. Oh wow. Oh, do you guys want to see this? Here. Can you see this? This rice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this rice looks good. This rice is fluffy. Oh, I am so excited. So excited. None of it is sticking together. Oh, that is so interesting. I do see a little bit brown here. I don't know if you probably can't see it, but there is a little bit of browning on the bottom. So that is interesting. I didn't think that would happen in this rice cooker. I can't believe how fluffy and individual these grains look. I have never had rice like this before. Wow. So I'm going to serve myself up some. It is warm in here. You can tell by my red cheeks. So I'm going to give this a try. It's got nothing on it. No salt, no soy, nothing mixed in, because I've seen recipes where you can use chicken stock. Have you seen the KFC rice cooker hack? Oh, that looks good. So let's give it a try and I will give you my impression and my thoughts. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's some good rice. That is nice. It is not too dry. It is fluffy. As I said, each grain is like totally individual. It's not clumpy, it's not mushy. It's very interesting. It would be nicer, you know, with some, I don't know, I don't really like rice by itself, but I like it with something, with a curry or a dal. It's nice. It's got a little chew to it. It's not hard, but it's not mush, which is a lot of time how my rice comes out. I just used some Waitrose. It's over. I know you guys can't see it's that way. Some Waitrose like essentials long grain rice, and it didn't turn out too bad, guys. I am surprised with this. I'm very interested in how it works and all the technology behind it. I can't wait to try out some more things in it. I'm definitely going to try out porridge. I also have some Japanese short grain rice, like sushi rice, so I can make like onigiri and some different kinds of sushi. My kids love sushi. I am pleasantly surprised with it. I think it has worked well. It was clean. I do wish it sang, which I know you'd be like, what do you mean? Some rice makers, when they finish or when they start, they sing songs, and I'm kind of sad. I wish it kind of sang. I know, get a life, Paula, get a life. But yeah, I think it is worth the money. I really want to try porridge in it. I want to try some other rice dishes. You can cook whole meals in it, which I'm excited to do. So my thoughts. Is it worth it? Well, I mean, it's an expensive rice cooker. I'm trying these bits when a little brown. I know some people really like when rice goes brown. They taste fine as well. They're fine. So my thoughts on it. Let me finish. I'm excited. Again, how many times did I say excited in this video? I need to read a thesaurus. But I am really looking forward to trying different things in it, different recipes in it. Do I think it's worth the money? Well, I think once I've used it more, tried more things in it, more recipes, tried to bake a cake in it, tried to make porridge in it, like oat porridge, not congee. Once I've tried all these things, I think it will be easier, obviously, to kind of say. But for this rice alone, this plain, bog standard, cheap rice that turned out pretty nice and fluffy, I do think it's worth it. I know some people will like, Paula, it's a ridiculous amount of money to spend on a rice cooker. I know, this was not even the most expensive rice cooker. There are more expensive rice cookers out there. But I think it is worth it. I love that it keeps the rice warm. I love that it has like a timer on it, so you can have like porridge ready for you getting up in the morning. Or I've said to my husband, he goes to the gym, so I'm like, you can set it up and put it on, like, and it works without you, so you can go to the gym, come back, and your porridge is ready. That's pretty cool function. And I'm just looking forward to trying other things. Not excited, looking forward to trying other things. So guys, that's my review. I do think it looks like it's going to clean very easily inside, and this kind of lid bit up here, I think it's going to clean pretty easily. I think the rice will be nice, like pimped up, you know, like I'm not a super huge lover of plain rice. I think cooking it in chicken stock or veggie stock with some garlic, some spring onions. I love rice like that. I think that will just like take it over the top. But thank you so much guys for joining me in this kind of different YouTube video today. I hope you've enjoyed it. If comments are on, leave me below. How do you cook your rice? Are you thinking about getting a rice cooker and that's why you watch this? Have you got this rice cooker? Are you trying to figure out how to use it? Let me know in the comments if they are on guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.